Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate the goblet squat. I'm gonna use a kettlebell here. You could use a dumbbell and just kind of hold it, hold the end like it gets its name because it's as if you're holding a goblet. So I'm gonna hold the kettlebell here by the horns, and I'm gonna get my feet about the width of my pelvis apart from one another. It's okay if you turn your toes out a little bit, but generally you want them pretty straight forward. So you don't want to get too flared with your feet. And the reason for that is we actually need your knees to spread out to be over your feet, and the more your toes flare, the more awkward that'll get. So we're gonna go about the width of our pelvis, toes relatively straight ahead. And I'm gonna hold this weight kind of close to me. The further it moves away, if you have an ankle mobility problem, it'll make it a little bit easier, but I'm gonna hold it close, and I'm gonna drop down into a squat like so. Okay, so I'm gonna go just low enough so that if I had a quarter on my thigh, it would start to roll backward toward my pelvis. So I'm going to show a couple here of the goblet squat. One thing I kind of like to think about as I do it is you'll notice I'm spreading my knees and my thighs to get my knees out over my feet. And my elbows are going to kind of drop between my thighs. Now because this is sort of a front squat variation, different from the back squat, it's okay if my knees project out a little bit over the front of my toes. That's not something you'd worry about, okay? So that's the goblet squat. Now I'm going to show you, if that's really hard, typically people's ankle mobility is the problem. And so I have like an old phone book here. This could be like a block of 2x4, something like that. But if you prop your heels up, okay, and you hold the weight, it'll make the goblet squat quite a bit easier. So go ahead and give this one a try at home, and share it with a friend who might need the information. And make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss any updates here at the Movement Clinic.